the two big dogs, and the odds makers have essentially turned this thing into a 2-horse race. Brooks Koepka and Jon Rahm. We'll start with Rahm, 9 under par. He is 4 shots off the lead being set by Brooks Koepka right now. He did what he had to do by birdieing number 2. He gave that back and another one back on 4 and 5. I thought he's been okay, Greg, in the third round. A couple of weak efforts, but I don't think he's been horrible. His finishing his second round was phenomenal. Hasn't been able to kind of carry that over into round 3 thus far.
No, although so a couple things with Rahm here. One, the second shot he hit at number 2 was phenomenal.
Unreal.
I mean, you have to go to masters.com, click Rahm's name.
Go to masters.com,
click on number 2.
Click leaderboard, click
Yes.
Jon Rahm, click
Yes.
videos, go to number 2, round 3, shot 2, then you'll be able to see it.
Yep, you'll see it. It's so good. You don't even have to click videos. You just scroll down. It'll be playing somewhere.
I exaggerated.
You actually heard a clip of that on today's show already. So you just scroll down a little bit. He'll be playing. Click on hole number 2, and you'll see a phenomenal shot. He misses that putt. Then at number 4, he hit a terrible tee shot, way right, and had to play not even towards the flagstick. He missed it to the right. The whole location's in that narrow tongue in the front portion of the green. So he's got to play to the back left portion, and then he nearly holed the pitch shot. The third shot he hit there was so good. Meanwhile, well, anyway, we'll get to Koepka in a minute. But so then he hits it on the green on 5, which is a no easy task. He actually had it up on the right level, although a little ways to the left, and he 3-putted, which was disappointing. But right now on 7, he's got probably 12 feet or so for birdie. Koepka has a par putt of probably 12 feet as well. I'm not sure who's going to go first there. They're similar distances, but I tell you what, Rahm has hit some really high quality shots, with the exception of the second at number 4. He's looked really good so far.
Yeah, he has. So play has been suspended. Obviously, we've been talking about that. Greg is absolutely right. Rahm's got a birdie putt upcoming on 7. Then he's got number 8, which has been the easiest hole all week long. So we might see some fireworks immediately out of the gate from the final group when this thing does resume on Sunday morning. Brooks Koepka. My goodness, Brooks Koepka. So where do we start? He hasn't made a bogey, Greg, since Thursday at 13. He's been clinical. He's been flawless. Now he might make bogey here at 7 when we return, but I mean, this is vintage Brooks. This has been domination.
And again, it's been complete, right? He drives it into the bunker at number 1 and hits it right next to Rahm's ball. They both kind of came up short, fed off that false front a little bit, and he hit a nice pitch and got that up and down. He hit it into the he hit it into the bunker at number 2, got that up and down. And then at number 4, number 4, he hit it into the left bunker and hit it, which is usually a no-no. And he got that up and down, which was a great shot. So his short game has been, as good as he's hit the ball, better than anyone else in the field. His short game has been rock solid too.
My favorite shot was 5, where he was like 240 yards away in the pine straw up the hill, and he just like nukes one to the front of the green. I mean, I know the guy's strong and he's fast again because he looks like he's healthy, but he is absolutely dialed.
And then the 2-putt from there. I mean, that is no easy task. You got to go up a slope, down a slope with feet of break. And all of a sudden he leaves himself a tap-in. It was just phenomenal touch. And, you know, in all that we have kind of been missing from Brooks Koepka, we haven't seen a lot of him. He hasn't been in these kind of situations in the public eye in a long time. And coming back from injury, it's one thing to get your ball striking under control, to understand what your golf swing needs to be like in order to have success. But when you get out of position, are you able to get back in position quickly? And he has done that on every single occasion. I mean, you could hit the ball like Brooks Koepka and be at 8 under par right now very easily without a rock solid short game, and he's had a rock solid short game right now.
I mean, this tournament has had so many ebbs and flows to it, and starts and stops and all that fun stuff. Koepka got the best end of the weather draw, had a lead, and then when he finally had to get out there in bad conditions, he extended his lead. Like it just could not be going any better. He's taken advantage of everything. He's played great, and I mean, he's 4 shots clear of the rest of the field.
He is equipped to handle bad weather. You know, a lot of people may not realize this, but when Brooks got out of college and started to play professional golf, he went over and played in Europe on the Challenge Tour, which is the equivalent of the Corn Ferry Tour for the DP World Tour, then European Tour. And he made his way through Europe. And I'll tell you what, if you listen to what his mother has said about the journey that Brooks went on the Challenge Tour, it included a lot of golf in a row and a lot of bad weather that he fought through. So he has proven himself in this weather, you know, throughout his entire career. And I don't think this is something that's going to hinder a Brooks Koepka. There are other players that it really hinders. He's just not one of them.